Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
On the ground, it's Morse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down and run. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Andrews. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Offense set on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Irish! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Southern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for space. It's Morse. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Sweet feet on the move. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's caught inside the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to kick and kick and kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Alvarez. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Push down for the tackle. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to deep.
And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him again. Discards a man. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's a live ball. Bounced right back to them. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Alvarez. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was. Got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes one man miss. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. The give from the gun. Nice move to stay on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The give out of the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You've killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And more yards after contact. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds his target down the middle. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Line gets set. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Looking for a man. It's Alvarez. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 1st down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they got him for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the 1st half. This is a good start.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. What What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff from the gun. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they had to give them much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Alvarez. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Georgia Southern. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Alvarez. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires on the move. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Hit right back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He just threw it away, couldn't find a man, and I guess at least he saved a few yards of field position. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 2nd and 10 here. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
13. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point is good. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Andrews. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Going up top on 1st down.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
first down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Leaves it with the back. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. They'll try to run for it. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first down. Now second and 10 from the 24. The give on the inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Dropping back, it's Alvarez. Looking to scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now on first down from the 30. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, first and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He leaves it with his back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Looking for a man. It's Alvarez. Gets open down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab outside. It's Andrews. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here's the handoff. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Morse. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, it's Alvarez. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.